I guess they couldn't stay up.
To all military members stationed home and overseas, happy holidays from America's best-selling brand. During the Ford year-end sales event, take advantage of these exclusive holiday offers, like 0% APR for 72 months plus $1,000 cash back, plus special offers for all military personnel.
A couple convicted of preying on an elderly man and taking more than $1 million, a disturbing case in Montgomery County.
A new report finds that potentially dangerous doctors could be falling through the cracks within the Department of Veterans Affairs. Coming up, hear what changes could be coming.
And a national massage chain accused of turning a blind eye to sex assault. New claims that Massage Envy failed to protect its clients.
Now, ABC 7 News at 11, on your side.
First at 11 o'clock, an elderly man swindled out of more than $1 million.
The couple responsible convicted of theft and conspiracy and now facing decades behind bars.
Yeah, Jay Korf with the disturbing details in this case.
Court officials say soon after Gustav Shapiro's wife of 70 years died several years back, Anna Betty Molina started working as Shapiro's housekeeper. Prosecutors say Molina became Shapiro's confidant, caretaker, and even convinced this elderly man, as shown in this video, to sign over power of attorney to Molina and her husband Javier. Authorities say this was all a scheme, and from 2013 to 2016, swindled from Shapiro $1.2 million.
This fraud is really a despicable act and not only ethically challenged, but really illegal.
Prosecutors say bank officials noticed something was awry when Shapiro withdrew hundreds of thousands of dollars. Authorities say the Molinas used that money to buy a house, pay for a child's art school, and more. They say Javier during that time racked up gambling losses at area casinos of nearly $200,000. Authorities say Shapiro did not get in his final years to live such a life of excess. They say Shapiro, in his late 90s and suffering from dementia, was generally isolated to an upstairs bedroom inside this home in Silver Spring that he shared with the Molinas.
The only way he could get down the stairs was on his bottom. He would have to slide down the stairs to get out.
Mr. Shapiro passed away in 2016 at the age of 99. As for the Molinas, they each face up to 55 years in prison. Reporting live in Rockville, Jay Korf, ABC 7 News.
Jay, thanks. And new at 11 o'clock, stunning new video of an armored car on fire. This was in Glen Burnie. Firefighters were able to put the fire out. Nobody was hurt. It is believed the fire was due to some sort of mechanical issue.
Well, good evening, everyone. Let me start you out with some temperatures and show you what's going on out there. We got 41 in Leesburg, 45 right now around D.C. Some of the outlying spots a little bit cooler. We have a freezing temperature right now, a little bit below for Manassas. But what we're looking at, clear skies. We have very light winds, very dry air around the air. I mean, look at all these zeros on the map. That is just a calm wind, no wind reported at all. In addition, you got the nice clear skies out there. So the rest of your evening, we are going to drop on down. We'll say right around 43 at midnight, 39 by 3. 38 at 6 o'clock, but as you saw, some of these spots in the outlying areas will drop below freezing. Some of you are there already now. So a chilly start to your day, but man, I'll tell you, it is going to be a beautiful one. We're going to break that down, plus look ahead to our next weather maker. That and more coming up in minutes, guys.
Bill, thank you. In Baltimore, saying goodbye to a murder detective as the search goes on for his killer. Tomorrow marks 2 weeks since homicide detective Sean Suter was shot to death. Visitation was held today with hundreds showing up to honor his memory. As of right now, police don't know who pulled the trigger, but rumors, they are running wild, with word that Suter was supposed to testify against fellow officers in a federal corruption case the day after he was murdered. There's a $215,000 reward for any information.
I'm Lindsay Mastis at the live desk with the latest on disturbing allegations against a national massage chain. Tara Woodley says that she's ready to share her name and story publicly. Woodley says that she was getting a massage at the Massage Envy location in Tinleytown when the attack happened.
I covered myself and I shouted, "What?" And he kept saying, "I'm sorry, please don't tell anybody, Tara, please, Tara." And I just kept saying, "Please get out, we're done here."
Woodley says that she quickly left and called police. They arrested that massage therapist, and since news of that incident broke, more than 100 women have come forward with accusations of their own against the nationwide spa chain. A $25 million lawsuit alleges that Massage Envy covered up sexual assaults. Massage Envy released a statement saying in part today that it is trying to do more to learn ways to improve. At the live desk, I'm Lindsay Mastis.
All right, Lindsay, thanks. And developing right now, doctors, some with serious complaints against them, still treating patients. It's all because of a failure by the VA. And this is in a bombshell new report that just came out. Our Annalisa Gale now joining us with the latest on the investigation with what she's been able to dig up on this story. Annalisa?
Jonathan, at issue here are complaints against health professionals and how they are being handled by the Department of Veterans Affairs. Tonight, we know changes are coming.
I just think that they don't have very much respect for the lives of the men who risk their lives for us.
In a new report, the Government Accountability Office is outlining issues with the VA's response to complaints made against doctors. The 32-page report released Monday shows that some concerns about doctors were not reviewed for months to years, which in some cases meant that doctors with serious complaints were moving from job to job. This Maryland woman who did not want to be identified is appalled by the findings. Her husband is a Navy veteran being cared for by the Department of Veterans Affairs DC Medical Center.
So if there are people who are incompetent treating our veterans, then I think that something should be done about that.
She says so far she is pleased with the service that her husband is getting, but based on the study, she hopes changes are coming. Among the recommendations, the Government Accountability Office is calling for timely reviews after concerns have been raised and proper oversight of those reviews. In a letter in response, a spokesperson for the Department of Veterans Affairs says the VA agrees with GAO's conclusions and concurs with GAO's recommendations. And the VA hopes